Fox 51 today, Chick-Fil-A is hosting their annual soup drive. It's helping the Salvation Army. Today, tell us more. We've got Barb and we've got Jeff, and they're going to explain how all this works.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good morning.
Doing good. Now, tell us a little bit about this soup drive and how this helps the Salvation Army.
Well, my understanding is they feed about 5,000 people a day at the Army, and we just saw that there was a need and we wanted to help, and this is a way to involve the community. So for every cup or bowl that's purchased at any of the Tyler stores, at the end of a month-long period, we will donate that amount back to the Salvation Army.
That is great.
That's awesome. How long have you all been doing this?
We've been doing it for 12 years now.
Okay.
And I think the first year we started out, there were 300 bowls that we donated. So it has grown progressively over the years. Tyler has been amazing about participating. So we have people come to the store who say, I really don't want the soup today, but here's the money, please make the donation to the Army. There was one year where the Army was in need of funds, and we called them and said, would you prefer the money opposed to the soup? 3 days later, they called back and they said, we love your soup. It helps so much. We'd prefer to have that. So it's been a big hit.
Well, now this could go to either of you guys, but what made you decide to choose the Salvation Army to help throughout all these years?
Well, we have worked with them over the course of time. It's just a way that we thought we could meet a need, and we knew that they were feeding people, and we wanted to be a part of that, and we knew that this was a good way that Tyler could help. Jeff can probably attest to this, but I know nationwide Chick-fil-A's have tried this same program in other places because it's just a good way to help people.
As she said, I recently moved from Orlando after 5 years. We'd worked with Salvation Army in that market and moved to this location effective the 1st of December. I took Mr. King's place. Nobody can really take his place. He really had a major impact in this community, and he's a mentor and a friend of mine for many years. His son, Chuck King, is over in the Longview market, and they mirror the same kind of activity that we're doing here. And he and his dad had started this, as Barb said, over 10 years ago, reaching out. And when you look at the opportunities to help others, the Salvation Army has probably the biggest impact nationwide, but not only nationwide, internationally, in helping others, because they find people in need all over the community, wherever they may be.
Okay.
Oh, well, we just opened up one of these soups. Oh, you got to go get some. It smells delicious.
Yeah, certainly a good day for it with the gloomy and cold weather that we have in place now. When does the drive actually begin? Does it start here fairly soon, or is it going on right now?
Today. It starts today, and it'll run through the 13th of February.
Okay.
And is there a certain goal that you're trying to reach, or just as much as possible?
As much as possible, and I know the weather will probably be helpful for us, so
yes.
The Salvation Army is always pleased when it's cooler. All 3 Tyler stores are participating, so we would just encourage you to stop in and get a bowl of soup for the Salvation Army.
Okay, and if we want to visit, of course, I don't know how you can know where the Chick-fil-A's are, because there's always a big old line. People are so excited, but one, of course, right over here by Super One Food, and then where are the other locations?
There's one on Broadway in front of Lowe's, and then there's one in the mall.
Okay, well, make sure and head on out there and get some of this soup. Thank you guys so much for stopping by.
Thank you for having
Thank
us.
you.
We appreciate it.
Thank you. All right, coming up next here on Fox 51 today.